Hi everyone, hope everyone is doing fine today. Here's Abdul, and today we have another unboxing. So this unboxing we will have another Citizen. As you might notice if you watch videos from my channel, I really like Citizen. And in the past couple of weeks, maybe a couple of months now, I've been trying to cover all this 150 euros, 200 euros affordable watches to start the hobby with, watches to gift people with, that they might also start the hobby. So I thought, why not show it to you guys also, and hopefully help you in future situations when buying a watch. So this one is the Citizen B07HCB VC72, and the price here is 179 euros. I can tell you online on Amazon, I think it was 130, 140 euros, something like that. The link will be in the description. If you do like this kind of content, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any videos, and also like, because it does help the channel. So, as we can see, it looks quite nice. And now let's see the sun, and as you can see it ticks, so that means it's a solder, and it does look like a new one because it came in all these. So first let's take this off, put this here, put the box away, take all this, it's a lot of tape, a lot of plastic. Citizen, you might need to change how you do this strap with the plastic, and prices of all the stuff going up, and of course more environmentally friendly. So anyways, let me open actually this. Let me maybe pause, take everything out off, or maybe some people like that, so I'll just keep going. If you do like that, write in the comment section. If not, also write in the comment section. I always try to optimize my videos and improve on things that I missed. Even if you have a critique, be more than happy to answer your critique and try to improve in the next videos. So be sure to comment in the comment section. So as you can see here, we have the caliber E111 inside. I've never had this caliber before. I had a couple of Citizen Eco-Drive watches, but not from this caliber. Here we go. And at last, we have everything off. So here we have this black dial Eco-Drive quartz Citizen watch on a bracelet that's actually individual. Are these push pins? No, they're actually, yeah, they're push pins. But the bracelet is, it is rattly a little bit, but at least it's not folded. It's hollow links, so it's light. The whole watch is 137 grams. The dimensions of the watch, the diameter of the watch is 41.5. Lug to lug is 47.5, and thickness is around 10 millimeters. So the crown is a bit small, as you can see, it changes easily. The date, let's see, as you can see, black changes around the 12. You have the chapter ring. Definitely there is good lume if it's Citizen as well, as you can see here. Blue lume on the indices and hands as well. No need for a time grapher because it's a quartz movement. So let me get a little bit close to the watch. It does look quite nice. I like the bracelet. It has a little bit of the Royal Oak style look. As you all know, I'll definitely take the bracelet off because I'm not a bracelet person, and the bracelet will definitely reduce the enjoyment of the watch for me if it's not with the high quality that I think bracelets should be. or at least adequate quality for the money that could be worn. And I think this one is adequate for people, to be honest. It's not, it's pretty nice, it's pretty light. Let me even try it on my wrist before I remove it. Here we can see the back side, you can see the reference number. It's 10 bars, so 100 meters water resistant, which is quite good. So even for a office watch or a daily watch is pretty good, because you can swim with it, you can wash your car, you can do whatever you want. You don't have to worry about the watch getting damaged in any way. So, but yeah, I'll just remove the bracelet because I don't want to. Maybe I'll try it on the bracelet in the versus video. You be sure to check that out. And you can actually see the laser etched reference number on the slug edge of the bracelet, and Citizen printed on the clasp here. You have like a butterfly kind of clasp, but it's a clasp at the end. It looks like a butterfly end, and so no kind of micro adjustment, so definitely will be hard to adjust on my wrist. So that's why I also will opt out for a NATO on this watch. By the way, it has a 22mm slug width, as you can see. Oh, you can see that, I'm so sorry. Yeah, and the 41mm, I think like 42-22, that looks quite nice. So let me put it on a NATO and show it to you guys on my wrist. So on my wrist here we have the Smiths. It's a 36mm watch, and this is a 41mm watch, so you can see the reference on my wrist. And I like the size, I like 36mm watch, but some of these sizes, the bigger ones, the 41, the 42, the 43, sometimes when I wear them, they just look so much different. Like for instance, the Citizen ProMaster Diver, which is 44mm, but wears like a 38mm watch. And I like this NATO because it definitely hugs around the wrist and feels good, so I can wear the watch for a couple of days without feeling anything uncomfortable. And yeah, it's a big watch. Like I have a 17.1 centimeter wrist, and you can see it here. If you wear it above the bone, it will even look even more bigger. I wear it under the bone, it looks a bit more composed, but still a big watch. I think a bigger wrist would be like minimum 17 centimeter wrist is the minimum, I think, that to wear this watch. Maybe get the smaller size. And yeah, so I'll try to put it up in a versus video with a similar price watch to give you guys a bit of understanding of which one would you prefer in that price bracket, or at least from my opinion. Anyways, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, click the like button, also subscribe. You might like these two videos, so check them out as well. Thank you. Bye bye.